Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and this is my November hits and misses, and I have quite a lot I want to share with you, so let's just get started. The first hit I want to share with you is this beautiful bracelet here. So let me just quickly show you the charms that I have on this bracelet. I think of this one as my red robin bracelet because of this center charm. Take a look at this charm. It is so stunning. I found this charm on Poshmark and I was so happy to find it. I hit that buy now so fast. I've been looking for this charm for a very long time. So one of the things I enjoy doing with my kids is the first robin of spring. We always have a competition who's going to spot the first robin in springtime. And this charm is just lovely. Look at that red heart chest with CZs. And then its little feet, tail, and here is the back of the charm. It is so beautiful, and the hallmark is on either side of the feet, as you can see there. So I decided to design a whole bracelet around this charm. So I surrounded it with the Her Majesty spacers. I was lucky enough to finally find a second one. I had one, but I knew I wanted two. And then these charms here, I can't remember the name, but I'll insert it, with the red stone. I believe that is garnet, but I will correct myself if I'm wrong. Just match beautifully. Love those old style Pandora charms. And then I have these floral cutout clips, and this is my second pair that I purchased. These were such a fantastic deal in the 50% off sale. And then I've got some old-fashioned spacers. Pandora, if you're listening, please come out with more spacers. They don't have to be CZs, just we need more spacers because they do add so much to a bracelet. So I've got like a set here and a set here in front of the Muranos. This is the Cinnamon Flowers for You Murano. So I had one. I was lucky enough to find a second one. So I've got a pretty good pair. And then I just put on these open work heart charms. Oh, piece of fuzz there. There we go. So I've got these open work heart charms, and these are great if you're looking for symmetry on a bracelet, and they're very pretty, understated. I do have one of the signature hearts. I believe this is either the clear for April or it could be the June. I'm not sure. I don't have too many of these. Then this charm here, I just was so happy to find local, a second one. And it was a great price, so that was even better bonus. I've always had the one, and I needed a second because it's really hard to balance on a bracelet. They are technically a spacer, and then I just put a clip at the end. So this whole bracelet is designed around this red robin charm, and I am so pleased with this bracelet. I love the way it turned out, love the colors in it, and yeah, so happy to share this one with you. Okay, so let's continue. So I changed locations because my light was totally off on the other one, and I use natural light for filming. So everything you see is natural colors. I don't even know what it's called, those special lights where it kind of makes everything extra shiny, and I don't have that. So what you see is exactly what the charms look like in real life. So carrying on, I wanted to share with you two clips that I purchased. And these clips are a perfect match. So one looks like a primrose flower and the other one is a large rose. And I was lucky enough to get one of each of these. Normally I like my clips in pairs, but this one, because it's a perfect match, I'm going to resist trying to find a second of each. And I've been successful because I've seen this clip here come up a few times. And I am resisting because I think these look like a perfect match on a bracelet. And continuing on with clips, I managed to get my hands on two of the dogwood in purple clips. I actually really like this shade of purple. I don't have a lot of purple in my collection. It wasn't a color that I was initially drawn to with Pandora, but I am starting to appreciate some of the purple charms, and there's certain ones that are definitely a hit with me. This purple dogwood clip, I love it. This is old school Pandora. And some people treat it like a clip. Some people put it on an O pendant. You could if you wanted to. I got these from 2 different sellers, and they're a pretty good match. Sometimes the enamel can be a little bit off, but they're in fantastic condition. And this is what the back of the clip looks like. So one has got a little bit more pitted, a little more worn than the other one, but they're still in really great condition considering the age of them. I also received this charm. This is the Magnificent Heart in 14 karat gold. Like, look how much gold is on this charm. It's technically a 2-tone because the bail is silver. So pretty though. I'm so happy to have this charm. It's like a classic. Very delicate, but not delicate, because the charm is not paper thin. Like, it still feels fairly substantial, like it's not gonna bend easily. And there is the hallmark there, very clear. So a beautiful charm, and I've been looking for this one for quite a while, so happy to finally have it. And speaking of looking for charms for a while, I finally got the dove. So the dove has, it looks like kind of amber gold CZs going around the bail. This is actually a pendant charm. And look at the oxidized detail for the wings and the tail feather. And here is another view of it. Beautiful, beautiful pendant that Pandora did. I love the oxidized eyes. It's just so pretty. I love this pendant. I've been looking for this one for quite a while, so I'm so happy when it popped up on Poshmark. And it was a decent price. I think I just did a buy it now on it. I didn't put an offer. And there is the hallmark. It's kind of tucked in at the bottom of the bail of the pendant. It's really well done. So really happy to find this one. Another happy find for me was this leather bracelet. So I have always wanted these tendril clips in blue CZ, and now I've got them. So I'm really pleased with that. And then it came with, I think these, I can't remember what these spacers are called, but it's got the blue CZs, and in the center is the Cathedral Rose charm. It's a beautiful charm. So I've been looking for this charm. There's the hallmark for quite a while, and I finally found one, and now I have a duplicate, which is, you know, the way life goes. So the leather it's on is the dark blue, and I actually had this leather at one point, and I gifted it to my niece. So I'm not sad that it finally came back to me in a different way with some charms. And I actually really like the styling of this bracelet, so I've been keeping it as is, but I do need to give the charms a polish. Now we're going to move on, and I'll show you 3 of the charms I have such a difficult time designing with. And it's to the point where I'm almost considering reselling them. The first one is this kiwi bird. So this one was on my I think I'm going to be rehoming you list. But actually, last night I had a design idea that I would put this kiwi bird with the up balloon house, and it could represent Kevin. What do you guys think? Is this a good Kevin? So it might be a cute little mini design. But other than that, like this little kiwi, he's really hard to design with, and maybe it's because of the flat bottom. But I love the texture of the feathers and the, you know, the different design details they included with him. But he is a tricky one, so I might keep him, and maybe one day I'll get that up balloon house and he can be my Kevin to go with it. Then next is one of the vines charms. This is, I believe, called the beige vines, but it's such a different, unique color of enamel. It's just really tricky to design with because there's nothing that matches it. Like, it's like Pandora did the one shade of enamel for this charm, and then that was it. So they call it beige. It actually looks kind of in natural light, yellowy greenish, but it's just really tricky. So I love the charm, I love the design of it, but it's that color is really hard to design with. And the next charm that I find really hard to design is the I believe it's called Oh My charm. So it has some gold O's and some silver O's on an oxidized background. I believe those are diamonds in this charm. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. So there's 1, 2, 3 gold O's going around, but I don't know, I just have such a hard time with this one. It's a beautiful charm, it's chunky, but it's just really hard to balance, so I haven't been able to come up with something that I don't end up removing this charm from the bracelet. And then one of the misses for me is a leather bracelet that I purchased, and so it's the champagne leather. So the miss isn't necessarily the champagne leather, although it does have a strange little kink by the clasp, but I think that will come away. It's just the way it was stored right there. But the charm that was on the champagne leather is one that I was really in particular interested with. I did want the leather bracelet itself, and I don't have the champagne leather, so I was interested in this, but it came with a charm on top of it that I thought would be really interesting. So as you can see, I did this little mini design on my black leather. I've got the double clip because I really like that on these leathers, and the ice cube charm, he is adorable. And then I believe this is just the open snowflake. I can't remember what it's called. It's really pretty. And then I thought this would be a really fun dangle to add to my winter charms. But can you see, well, it's so obvious. Can you see how it's kind of covered with like a coating of something, like it's like glue? I don't know what it is. Like right here, it's a little bit more clear, and I can see how beautiful this charm is supposed to be, but it just has something on it that's a mess. So I actually tried to clean this in so many ways, and then finally I was like, I don't care if I'm gonna wreck this charm, I need to see if I can clean it. Kind of took it on as a personal mission. And I even put Gooby Gone on there. I put CLR on this charm. Nothing took that off. It didn't damage the charm in any other way, but nothing removed whatever that substance is that is on there. So that buy was a bit of a waste of money. You know, I do have that champagne single bracelet, leather bracelet out of it, but the star for me was to get this charm, and yeah, it was a bit of a waste. So this is everything I wanted to share with you in my November hits and misses, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you have any comments, I would love to hear from you. Thank you to all of my subscribers, and I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.